to your maiden edition Sports Hangout on Ifako Radio with Bello. Omotunde will be taking you around the world of sports from 11 a.m. to 11:30 every Saturday. Join me on this wonderful journey as I'll be taking you around the world of sports. Yes, Lagos is agog right now with the President Federations Cup coming up today. The final is here where two great NNL, NNLO player teams will be fighting it out for the continental ticket with Abakaliki FC and the Kwara United. You know the battle of the South West and the Southeast. The battle is on in Lagos, and the venue is at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena at the waterfront Onikon, the former Onikon Stadium, and that is where the battle is going on. But don't forget that the Amazons as well, that's the female angle, will also be taking their own exactly 3 o'clock, and the male category will be coming 4 o'clock. But everywhere right now in Lagos is really talking about Abakaliki FC and Kwara United. Who do you think will be the new champion of the Federations Cup? Abakaliki FC happens to be a team that started from an individual effort. Now the whole city, the whole country is now talking about them, and you can see what is happening. The whole of Lagos is divided into two. The Nzobu, they are always with their own, their Abakaliki FC. Don't forget, they stopped the Giants. We call them the Giants killers. They stopped the likes of Eyimbo Baba and the likes. But don't forget, Kwara United also did the same with Rangers FC, and now the two of them are in the final. Which of the teams will be going straight to the continent? But I can assure you that the legends in the football of Lagos, they are all really coming out. 250 of them will be out today to give support to the Lagos FA. And let me give you the names of those legends in the world of sports that will be at the Mobolaji Arena today. Yes, I told you a large number of the famous Lagos Legends Club, a group of retired footballers who once plied their trades in Lagos State, are set to attend today's President Federations Cup. According to the convener, Engineer Waheed Akoni, member of the group who included several past FA Cup winners such as Henry Wosu. You remember Henry Wosu, the man that started his career right from the Principal Cup way back in St. Finbar's, alongside with his the late defender of Nigeria State in Keshi. They all started with Finbar's, and there today Henry will be at the stadium. Don't forget Victor Agali. Don't forget that name, Victor Agali, the top striker Nigeria has also produced after the likes of Rashidu Yekini, after the likes of Kanu Wanko. Victor Agali is another man we also want to see. Taiwo Oloyede, I know that name ring bells to your ears. Taiwo Oloyede, remember the 1996 squad. These are players that really try their best to be in that dream team. Joseph Dosu, the wonderful 1996 goalkeeper that really took Nigeria to the first and the only Olympics Nigeria ever won. Joseph Dosu, Mba Agbayi, Franklin Howard, Friday Epo will be there. Fataya Mowo, the former coach of Kwara United, was once a player in Lagos, now a coach, but he is not the one handling Kwara United right now. But he will be there to honor the legends as they will be all coming up. Godwin Okpara will be there. Adeni Jishobande will be there. Wasiu Ikpayi will be there. Edema Benson, we call him Edema Fuludu. Edema Benson will be there. The man that is really doing great way back in Badagry with Badagry FC. He will be there at the stadium. Godwin Obiya and many others will be there. And it is expected that over 250 members will be in the stand to represent the colors of the legend that really represented Lagos during the days that Lagos took Nigeria over. And they are going to have glitz and glamour to the President Federations Cup, which a lot of us are really looking forward to that. Who will be the new champion? Abakaliki FC and Kwara FC. Earlier today, I was with a friend and we're really talking about it, and he said he would love to see Abakaliki FC going into the victory, standing on the podium as the winner. And I asked the reason why. He said at least they started small. Now they are looking at the bigger picture, and that is why we are calling on individuals to really go into sports. Sports has been the only religion that has united people. Now the whole of Abakaliki is agog. In fact, the governor of that region is really talking, giving support to the team that represents them. If they eventually go to the continent, you know what that will bring to them. President Federations Cup, Kwara United versus Abakaliki FC, and that is 6 p.m. today. That is going to really go down at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. All the roads are leading to the waterfront are really set to make Lagos go agog. Yes, and from the presidential football finals today between Kwara United, will be going straight to another wonderful sport that took Nigeria by surprise, and Nigeria conquering the world. We're talking about the first experience Nigeria is having at the continental stage, talking about the flag football. Yes, I know a lot of you will be looking at it at what we call the flag football. The flag football is the initiative from the American football and now being modernized, and now the whole world is going through. And Nigeria participating in the maiden edition that all went down in Cairo, winning both sides. First time in Africa, Nigeria dominated the male category and the female category, and it's a pleasure having your own. Yes, Omotunde Bello happens to be the most valuable player for the female angle. Right now they are in Nigeria, they're back from Cairo, taking the trophies round. The Nigerian Sports Commission really proud of them, taking them round, getting them sightseeing. But the most important thing is how can we sustain the flag football in Nigeria. 2026 is the competition where they will be representing Nigeria and Africa at the continental, the international level. Can Nigeria dominate the international world? Don't forget, the Americans are used to this game. It started way back from there, but now Africa has keyed into it, and Nigeria taking the lead role, the giant of Africa, taking the first edition with both male and female. But can we storm the world right now? Can we storm the world? Can we storm the world? The flag football is here to stay. We saw it at the National Sports Festival that went down the line, where it was displayed for the first time. Subsequently, it's going to be a competitive competition at the sports festival. So it's something that I think schools should really go down the grassroots level, because it's a game of fun, it's a game of community, it's a game of connection, and it's a game that actually reduce what we call stress, and also reduce what we call injury, because it's not a contact game. You will not touch each other because of the rules and regulation governing it. But the flag football is here to stay. Still on the flag football, where Nigeria is taking Africa to the storm. Don't forget the 8 teams that will be going down the line. Nigeria, Morocco, Egypt will be at the forefront representing Africa. But that reminds me of telling us that can African football go to the next level? You can see what happened at the FIFA World Club Cup, where the 4 representatives of Africa all crashed out at the round of 16, and that is something that is really mind-boggling in African football compared to the European and the American set of playing this round leather game. But American football and the flag football, they are united, and with Nigeria dominating, I can tell you that Nigeria has the potential to rule the world. Let's see if that is going to be the first goal Nigeria will be taking at the international level outside the African shore. Let's see which of the sports will be the one Nigeria will dominate at the international level. I told you, the maiden edition of Sports Hangout on Ifako Radio. This is the first of its kind at the community level, and I want to welcome you on this radio as we'll be taking you around the world of sport. We have just talked about the President Federation's Cup. We also talked about the flag football that Nigeria has really done well at the international level. But don't forget that Nigeria has a lot of sports that, yes, we are really doing well. And right now we'll be going straight to wrestling, where Nigeria has also dominated the world. Nigeria has dominated the world at the Olympics level through wrestling. But don't forget, some of our wrestlers are now retiring. At the National Sports Festival, Blessing Dudu retired, and it was a glorious one for her as she did well for Bayelsa State during the National Sports Festival. But with tears on the podium as she announced her retirement. But will she lead the national team? Will she not replace herself with quality wrestlers at the national level? But the president of the Veteran Wrestlers Association of Nigeria, talking about Chief Maurice Atula, has expressed total optimism as Zonal Youth Wrestling Championship flags up with the Southeast version at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu. Enugu has been the touch point for a lot of people right now, preparing the stadium, preparing the environment for what is coming up at the next year edition of the National Sports Festival. The 23rd edition will be happening in Enugu, and now a lot of sports are taking down to Enugu for test running so that they can know where and how the stadium is ready and the state is ready for the competition. Recently, they just inaugurated the committees that will look, that's talking about the LOC that will be running the affairs of the 23rd edition of the National Sport Festival. And right now, the Southeast version and the flag of the Wrestling Championship is also going there. He also informed, talking about Maurice Atula, he informed that there will be 2 batches of the grassroots development program between the month of July and September respectively. The Edo State Wrestling Association chairman, who was a former Nigerian Commonwealth and World Wrestling champion, said that the veterans are committed in getting the best from talented male and female Greco-Roman wrestlers in Enugu between July 2nd and 4th of July 2025. According to Atula, the Southeast, North Central and Southwest wrestlers will be in action in July, while the second batch featuring Northeast, Northwest and South will take place in different venues in September 2025. Quoting Atula this morning, we have plenty of hope on the young wrestlers due to feature in the 3-day Southeast Zonal Junior Wrestling Championship before we move to other states of the Federation. The moment will also be used to celebrate Enugu State Executive Governor, talking about Dr. Peter Ndobisi Umba, for his good governance, particularly his commitment to youth and sport development. Yes, when you develop the youth, you get them going well, and you can see that going round, and sport has been the tools for everyone developing its environment. When we come back on this wonderful edition, we will still continue on the world of wrestling. your show, Sports Hangout, on your station, Ifako Radio, where all sporting events will be taking around the world of sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook as Ifako Radio, and on YouTube as well. You can get us Ifako Radio, and the former Twitter, now X, you can get us Ifako Radio as well. And on WhatsApp channel, you can as well locate us as Ifako Radio. Don't forget, we are there on Instagram, where you will surely see Omotunde Live. Ifako Radio is on there. And for advert and sponsorship, you can as well reach us on 091 22 22 7433. I take it again, 091 22 22 7433. And as well, if you want to invite us to your sporting events in your community and environment, you can as well reach out to me directly on 080 6519 5577. Call on me, it's 24 hours, and I will surely be at your beck on. Ifako Radio is your radio, is our radio. Your community is our community. Let's lift it up. Now taking you still in the world of wrestling. We've told you what Atula said, talking about the legends bringing wrestling at the grassroots level, test running the mats in Enugu, and also be announcing the second edition in September. But right now we'll be going to arm wrestling. I know some of you will be looking at it. What do you call arm wrestling? Yes, what we play around with is now a competition in the world. Arm wrestling is there, and there's no other place that is happening right now. It is in Abuja. Abuja has unveiled 172 strong arm wrestling team ahead of the 2025 African Championship based for Abuja. In a bold display of readiness and growing momentum, the Nigerian Arm Wrestling Federation has officially released its 172 member team list for the 14th African Arm Wrestling Championship, scheduled to hold in Abuja from July. It has started from July 23rd to 27, which ended July 23rd to 27, 2025. Next month, it will surely be coming up, and 172 athletes have been listed out for the competition in Abuja. The team, which includes elite male and female pullers, para-athletes, and youth prospects, was unveiled following an intensive national selection process. Yes, cut across both the Paralympics, that's the para-athletes that are talking about the athletes with disabilities. They are good to as well participate in the process. The athletes are now camped and undergoing final preparation at the TDC camp in Abuja FCT, which will serve as the official championship training base, and signaling the country's all-in-one commitment to hosting and dominating the continental showdown. Don't forget that, yes, it is not just a competition based for Nigeria alone. It's a competition that will be bringing in African contestants across the world of arm wrestling, all federations in Africa. Nigeria is parading 172, and 172 is going to be the best of its kind. Yes, we're still on Sports HANGOUT, Bello Omotunde on Ifako Radio. Like I told you earlier, you can get us right, and you can watch us live on Facebook on Ifako Radio, where you can just click on it, and you'll be hearing us live, and you'll be watching us as well on YouTube as well. You can get us on Ifako Radio, and on Twitter, WhatsApp channel, and Instagram, all on Ifako Radio. On Instagram is Ifako_radio, Ifako_radio. And for your advert placement and sponsorship, please contact 091 2222 7433. I take it again, 091-2222-7433. And as well, you can drop your comment below the channels on every of the platform. Give us your own your commendations and let us know your feedback concerning what we are doing in Ifako Radio. And as well, you can as well contribute. You can as well contribute to the world of sport through this. Don't forget, August is very, very close, where the legends who will be having their own games in Lagos as well, and there's no other place that they will be having it. They will be having it at our own doorstep here at Gidigbi, where all stars will be coming out. The maiden edition was won by Liberty All Stars, and the second edition won by the Green of Alagbado. They won it, but the Battle of Champion that was taken far to the waterfront was won by Liberty, the first edition winner. And this edition, who will be the top champion in the third edition that will be coming up in August. All this will be brought to you, and we shall be having exclusive interviews around the world of sport that will be bringing to you on Ifako Radio subsequently. The countdown to the African Women's Championship coming up in Morocco. The countdown is on, and the camp is really, really bustling and really preparing. Can Nigeria go for the 10th victory in Africa? Can we have it? We thought we were going to have it the last time, but unfortunately we were down there, played by Morocco and the likes. But this time around, the likes of Ajibade, Aziza Dochoala, going into with determination of having and holding it for the 10th time, and new players really coming in. Don't forget Chioma, who changed her nationality from Guinea to Nigeria just because of her fatherland, and she decided that she will be representing Nigeria. She plans her trade in the United States. She will be representing Nigeria at this maiden edition for her at the AFCON that will be happening in Morocco. But with Nigeria, the Super Falcons, will they be able to dominate Africa again, taking it for the 10th time? And this is something everyone is really talking about. The countdown is there, 7 days to go for the competition to start, and I know I will be bringing every bit from Morocco to you. And the countdown has begun on Ifako Radio, where we'll be coming your way every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 11:30. It's just a 30-minute program. But for sponsorship and advert placement, you can call 091-2222-7433. I take it again, 091-2222-7433. And for your event, on top sporting event, you can call me directly on 080-6519-5577. Let's talk business. Let's use Ifako Radio to lift your business to the greater height. Talking sports is one thing that has united the whole world. It's a religion that has brought everybody together, irrespective of where you come from. Yes, sport is the one uniting the world, and that is why you are seeing it. The next World Cup will be hosted by 3 different countries: Mexico, America, and Canada. And the subsequent one coming in 2030 will also be hosted by another 3 countries: Spain, Portugal, and a country from Africa. Don't forget that, yes, this is an opportunity for Africans to also unite with the Western world, and that is what sport is doing. And with Ifako Radio, where we'll be bringing you the various events on Sports Hangout every Saturday. I want you to also be part of it. Call us on 091-2222-7433. Let's use our own to uplift your business. Let's unite together through sport on Ifako Radio. I am Bello Omotunde. As I will be signing out, right now, and I'll be leaving you with a symptom whereby once you hear it, you know Sports Hangout will surely be coming your way every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11:30 every Saturday morning. Put this in your diary. Bello Omotunde will be signing out and leaving you with the same tune on Ifako Radio. Sports Hangout is here to stay, and we are here to give you the best in the world of sports.